talk more. That's 2 megabytes right there.
I think you like stuff that's spicy. Like,
Do you have a hospital nearby?
yeah, I do.
What if I get a thing attack from laughing too much?
Oh. I was thinking about, like, you know how we're like, let's plan, and I was actually like thinking about it, like, okay, our group's called Waffle Fries. This is something that unites us. Like it's called Waffle Fries because it's about a real life story that we experience. It's an inside joke, so it captures everything that we're trying to portray, like us being real, us having fun, but then like the deepness, like legit, like adding that, you know, like the concept was it's like it's not cooked enough. Right? So we're like...
I remember, I don't hold grudges.
I don't hold grudges. Do you want me to tell the story?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember, that's why.
Okay, the story of Waffle Fries from Madrid Fernandez's perspective and Tommy Francisco. We had a very similar perspective.
Pretty similar.
So we were having a household, and this was just a fellowship in Kuyajap. Our previous missionary was going home to Philippines, and so we were cooking waffle fries. Oh, like the girls were cooking in the kitchen with my mom and stuff like that. And at this point, I think me and Tommy were like, Tommy was making pizzas and exploring cooking, and like even myself, I started to learn to cook. So like we were like, we kind of want to help out. So we were in the middle, like my kitchen's like a square, right? So we're in the middle, and then we're just watching the girls do stuff.
Hang on, wait, you talked about your history of cooking to give you a bit of leverage. But hang on.
Wait. Let's tell our side first.
You're going to make it biased.
No. It's defense.
That's not right.
It's our side first, and then you can tell the way you saw it.
We're first.
I forgot the way I saw it.
Impressions.
We're just showing, right? Like what I'm trying to highlight here is that me and Tommy are interested in cooking.
Yep.
Right? And we just wanted to help out. You know, the stereotype these days is like women in the kitchen,
make a sandwich,
men like just sitting on the side, like. But we're trying to break that, right? Like, you know, equality, etc. Anyway, I don't want to too deep into the fryer. But basically, in our perspective, we had this look to each other like, should we help out? Like, well, we kind of want to help out. Because, right, we want to enjoy cooking, but at the same time, we want to relieve, like, the sisters. Like, just relax. We'll help out.
Yeah.
And so we went and we're, like, looking what needs to be done. And it was the waffle fries.
Yep.
And so we went over, and Nikki was there. Who were you with? Fan? Or...
I don't know.
She was with another sister.
It was Van.
Or was it Charms?
I won't know, because Charms was cutting onions with Nick.
Oh, yeah, they were crying.
Because I was like, why do you keep the peels?
No, but Van was cooking the main thing.
The sausages.
Yeah, she was doing something main, like she was the main cook.
It was you and my mom.
Yeah.
Oh,
it was Nikki and my mom.
There you go.
And, okay.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Yes, it was.
Oh, so you teamed up against your mom?
Yes, I fight my mom in the kitchen.
Hey.
Like, she can come and be a guest, and we'll talk about, like...
Sure, yeah.
Okay, sorry, I skipped the story. Okay, go, continue.
And so, basically, Nikki was cooking waffle fries with my mom, and me, being the son of my mother, like, I knew, like, my mom, she cooks in a way where it's, like, to be fast. So, she'll put something and get it done so that food is ready in time.
Yep.
But in my experience of cooking, it's like, no, if we want it to taste good, it takes time.
Yeah.
So, actually, we came in, and then my mom, like, I think she made that comment, like, oh, man, here we go, Mandra's the chef, like, it's gonna take over, doesn't like my cooking, like, sort of thing. And then we were like, they were putting fries out of the fryer.
I just want to add, so I've actually worked at McDonald's for 3 years, in 2009 to 2012. And I was a front area member, so we did the fries a lot. So, as you know, Macca's pre-cooks their fries, and then they freeze it, and then they put it back in for 3 minutes exact. The oil has to be scalding, and then they have to put it in. That's all I'm saying.
Anyways.
I have a lot of knowledge.
So basically what happens, Nikki and my mom, like, take the waffle fries out of the the fryer.
People are gonna think I'm like, but you know me, right? I'm just joking, but
Yeah,
people will
yeah,
think
yeah.
I'm like stuck up.
No, I think you used the right tone. Use the
Okay.
right.
He's the right time. You come in at the right times.
Yeah, yeah.
So like, you
Anyway.
you know, like this
Yeah, yeah.
group works. Anyway,
They
back
don't
to
know
the
that.
story.
They don't know that. They don't understand us. They don't know us. They're gonna judge us.
Okay,
It goes back.
to
Okay, sorry.
the, back to the story. Don't overthink, Nikki. Just we'll be ourselves. Okay, back to the story.
Waffle fries. Your mom was
Yes,
like,
yes, yes.
they took it out of the fryer.
I know. I'm just waiting if you want to say anything.
Nah, I'm good.
So they took it out, and then me and Tommy went to like look at it. Then we touched it, and then it was like, and this is our bad as well. I think like we were like, oh, like
Yeah.
it's not done. Like,
We actually were like, oh.
yeah, like, and then as you can see, you know, like you've been listening to Nikki, like. Just holding back from.
What's the next?
Yeah,
What's the next part?
like she's like, oh what? Like not good, what? And then we were like, oh ladies, we're in trouble. Like this is the whole Catan thing again.
Did I message you while I was in Europe?
yeah, a picture of Catan.
Oh yeah, they have.
Anyway.
With you guys?
Yeah,
Did I message both of you?
yeah.
That's anyway. We won't touch that topic. That's pretty deep too.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just want to help out. So we're like, okay, we didn't want to be rude. We didn't want to do anything. We just want to help. So we're like, okay, we'll take over. And then we just made them more crispy because we like the waffle fries more crispy rather than soft. And yeah, so it became this whole thing where Nikki.
No, so this is.
Okay, this is Nikki's side of the story. Like, I don't know. Do you want to add anything more?
Nah. Yeah, I agree. I think I agree for the most part.
So now that we're talking about it to an audience, I think I need to admit that I knew I was wrong. This is my first time admitting to you guys.
Oh.
But
The studio audience.
it comes down to defending your mom. I'm not gonna offend your mom. No, I'm just joking. It wasn't your mom. It was actually no. Remember we were discussing like what's the best method, and we were saying that it's better to. Was it us who said that you need to freeze it or something first, like and
Yeah, I
then,
remember that. Yeah.
remember that we talked about the whole like. What was your argument? We had an argument. We had a debate.
Someone was saying like it needs to be like we should put it back in the freezer so that it's cold. It's frozen when it goes into the fryer.
I said that then, didn't I?
Yeah, so you're telling us like your Macca's knowledge.
Yeah.
They should be frozen.
Like
When the more
yeah.
it is frozen, the better it will be crispier.
Yeah.
I said that, didn't I?
Which makes sense because it'll go faster from frozen to hot because it's frozen.
And that's
But-
the end of the podcast.
But that's
But we were saying it doesn't matter if it's frozen. Like
Oh yeah.
if it's not
yeah, this is the
frozen,
argument.
if it's not frozen, you just leave it in there longer.
Oh, and yes, I remember this. Yeah, and then I realized I was wrong because it turned out crispy because I was defending my argument. I was like, no, it's not gonna work because it's gonna be soggy.
Yeah.
That was it, eh? That was the one.
And then the end result was when you
Tasted it and
Tasted
it tasted
it.
nice. And then
Nikki's reaction was like, it's
True.
like, true. But then she was like, nah, this is the same as what we
like
made.
I said, the pride. It's just pride.
That's true.
And you know, we all have that.
Oh yeah.
But it was a joking pride. I hope you guys know that.
Yes, we do.
Yeah?
We do. I hope you know that. We know that. Like that's where this whole waffle fry
Yeah.
started. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Because whenever we see Nikki, I think it comes back to us being, you know, it's bullying. Like let's just say it like that.
I can hack it.
Oh, I can hack it, mate.
Because you know, I think we just like the reaction.
You're Irish.
Oh, it's coming out, mate.
Oh, it's about that time.
11 p.m.
that's
Tommy.
So, bro, it's midnight already.
Like I find it so funny when people tell me Indian jokes because I think I'm the least Indian.
Yeah, that's
True, yeah. That's
Example, like you just made that like recording joke, but no one in my family ever wears a red dot. Like,
true.
that's why it's funny for me because I just laugh. I'm like, yeah, I get the Indian joke, but that's not me. Example. This is the funniest thing in Phil's, right? I think I told Tommy this story, but I haven't seen Nikki in 5 months, so in my provincial immersion, right? So I went to Tigigaraw in Philippines, and so it's like a mission area. It's still growing. So the family that I was being hosted by, they're new as well to CFC. So obviously, CFC culture is like, they know, like if you're hosting someone, they're like, yeah, they know what to do, they know how to take care of you, blah, blah, blah. So this family, like, I'm the first person they're ever hosting. So you can imagine the struggles they're facing, like English, this guy's non-Filipino, like, and they don't know what to do.
Yeah.
So like, when I got there, like, Tita was really worried, like, oh, what do you eat, blah, blah, blah. Like, first time hosting, people always want to do that. They wanted to make me feel at home. But basically, like, she was just like, yeah, like, what do you eat, blah, 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 this and that, blah, blah, blah. Like, they first took me grocery shopping.
Yeah.
Right? And then she's like, oh, I think you like stuff that's spicy. Like, she kept pushing that, right? But, like, on her perspective, it's like, this, like, she's trying to be accommodating.
Yeah.
But in my perspective...
What's the word you used before in the shops? Incultural or something?
Enculturating.
Is that what she was trying to do?
Yeah, in a way. She's trying to enculturate me. Like, like, I want him to feel at home, so I'll make this feel like what he's used to.
True.
So it's interesting, because she's like, yeah, do you want something spicy? And, like, for me, I'm like, oh, I love spice, because I actually do. Like, you guys know me, right?
Yeah, true.
Like, I go crazy sometimes. And then, but my way of, like, breaking that is I tell people, actually, my spice is better than my family's. So it's like, in their mind, it's like, oh, this guy just likes spice.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And then what happened was, like, yeah, she just bought stuff.
Trying to break the
like, she bought, like, chili powder and
stereotype.
stuff. So I'm trying to break it. Like, I kept telling her, like, Dita, like, I just want to immerse. I want to get to know the place. What's good here. So we finished grocery shopping, right? And so this family doesn't have a car. So Tito goes home on the motorbike. And then me and Tita are in a tricycle. And then we stop. And I'm like, this is not the house. Then we get out of the tricycle, right? And we go into a restaurant, right? We go into a restaurant. And then I'm looking around. I'm like, this is not a Filipino restaurant. I'm looking around and I can tell, oh, this is an Indian restaurant. and then I was like, oh my gosh, like it's so funny. I got in there and I was like, Tita, are we eating here? She's like, oh no, just for you. like they don't eat out, but they just want to buy me Indian food, right?
That's
nice.
It's very nice. Like they just want me to feel at home, right? But that's my experience. Like
What do you expect them to bring you to a pub?
I appreciated the hospitality, but it was just funny because like one, I told her like no, like I want to immerse. I'm fine to eat the food at home. But two, it's funny to see like because I'm Indian, they assume that I want Indian food. But in reality, if you come to Australia, we eat like all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, bro.
And if you come to my house, we really like eat Indian food. So it's like I was just like laughing at.
Did you tell them that?
No, I didn't.
Disrespect, yeah.
Because actually there was a lot of challenges there. Tita, right? On top of being like struggling with English, the language there is Ilocano, so like it's not even Tagalog. It's like,
that's hard.
but on top of that, Tita had a hearing problem.
Oh no.
So like you can imagine the like struggle of communication.
Yeah.
I would like talk to her and then she'd be like, and
but
she'd walk
the
away.
gesture was really nice and the intention.
Yes it was.
I'm surprised.
Did you like the food? Did you order your favorite?
No, we didn't.
Your favorite.
We didn't eat there because like the family's like
just to show you like hey
Not-
you have one here if you want to go.
No, the family manager said don't eat here.
no,
Not the
yeah.
family.
I said because they just want to buy. The family's not eating there.
She thought that the family just brought you there. Here's our local Indian store.
Alright, guys, this is a reality of how Nikki doesn't listen to us. As soon as you say Indian,
No, didn't you say you were
as soon as you say Indian, Nikki starts laughing. You know? See, look, she's laughing right now.
Didn't you say you were ESL?
Oh, come on. I said I was close to it.
But
I was ESL. I said I was ESL.
Yeah, all of you.
But ESL because I just don't, I just don't like to read. We get it, Nikki. You're good in
sorry,
English.
we get it.
Anyway, so what did you order anyway? Oh, you didn't go.
I didn't
You
order.
No.
I know you didn't go.
We got there, and I told her no, because they're not gonna buy anything for themselves. So they legit took me there just to buy food for me.
That's
You
not
know,
some of
that's
them.
Nikki's reaction to Indian food. She just want to throw up.
I love Indian food as of recently.
Why recently? Why recently? What happened? Go. Next topic. What happened?
You know, there was a point where, because my parents don't like Indian food that much. It's just their preference. Anyway, do you know what happened?
No, I don't. That's why you're telling the story. That's why you're telling the story.
Thank you.
That's fine, yeah. We're going to take an ad break. We'd like to shout out our sponsors for this.
Anyway, so you know,
Sponsors, Tommy Francisco's music.
Yeah, Tommy Francisco
Do you have a...
Productions.
Oh, sorry, wait.
yeah, we spent so much time together as mission partners. My parents were like, "You gonna marry me?"
Wait, legit?
What the flip? Alright, cut that out. Make sure you cut that, Tommy.
No, you know how they joke around.
Ah, okay,
They're like,
okay, yeah,
"Oh, you spend so much time
yes.
with Mandra, are you gonna marry him, huh? Gonna bring Indian food here, huh?"
So is that your story? But,
So why is that for
like,
recently?
So how did you start eating Indian
No,
food recently
it just reminded-
with that story?
It just reminded me. I'm on a scapegoat here.
What do you mean? We were talking about Mitch.
I'm so confused.
You're the one that said, "Oh, I started eating Indian food recently."
Oh yeah, because I like it now.
Now. All right.
Okay, so let's recap that story. It started with, hey, I recently started liking eating Indian food.
Oh no!
And then here's
don't
why.
diss me.
Here's why. my parents don't like it. And they thought I was gonna marry you. That's it. And then, oh yeah, I just started liking it.
All right.
Alright, now that's the part of the waffle fries where you take it out too early and they're all soft. And,
Yeah, true. It's surface level.
Where to now?
Do you have a hospital nearby?
Yeah, I do.
What if I get a thing attack from laughing too much?
Oh,
You have a puffer.
I have a machine thing too. Somewhere.
But that's bad for the germs. Because we're going to be sharing the same thing. Isn't it?
Yeah, but it's like medicine. Like, it's clean. You know what I'm
Is it
saying?
the thing that goes...
We really need to record these things.
The Darth Vader machine.
You know the one?
Oh, the nebulizer.
From Kmart.
Yeah, the nebulizer.
Yeah, we have a nebulizer.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Somewhere, yeah. My sister has one. And we have the drops. It's
Yeah.
clean, bro.
Remember
It's,
They clean it.
it's what he said. It's... You're like, the germs.
You are the scapegoat at the start of these conversations.
Do you need do you want a handkerchief? Do you want like...
I'm good.
Are you sure? It's clean. You won't have germs on it.
Yeah, it's not a
I just need
like,
liquid.
it's not a sick
Do you
cough.
want more?
See, you breathed in first.
I didn't do it yet.
Exactly, but I just saw you breathe in, right? Like,
So I should be doing that.
don't breathe in. Like,
Once the medicine comes out,
yeah,
that's what
you
you
press first and then you inhale. No, see? you inhaled,
I
right?
did it with my nose.
No, because you go backwards.
Oh, okay.
Like, just be normal.
Okay. There's just so much steps.
It's not a surgery. You just press the button.
Like, just be normal. Like,
Do you know how to do it?
Yeah.
like just be normal.
I used to have asthma, yeah.
We both used to have asthma. We established this. So you just like normal. And then...
Is there a practice one I can use?
What the flip?
I will show you.
Where's it?
Okay, wait. You're okay if I do it like I show you and I'll press? Like, just waste one press.
Oh, you're going to use it?
No. I'll show you.
Like
Here.
in the a fake press.
Alright, ready? So it's like this. Into your
I
lungs
didn't get the sound. Like,
yeah, like that. See how that just went?
yeah.
That goes
Yeah.
into your lungs. So yeah,
That's a lot.
it is because you need to get better.
Yeah, you can let it go.
You can, and then you let it go. Like,
There you go. I think you got
I don't
some.
think I felt it in my lung,
Well, yeah, no, you're not.
but it was definitely better.
There you go.
Felt something.
Maybe that's why you still have asthma. You took it wrong.
It's possible.
That's true.
well, just like
Is it meant to be tight?
once it, like you saw how it releases, yeah. So just put your lips on it, right, and then press it, and then you close your lips. Like take it out of your mouth, close your lips.
Okay.
Is it? You inhale, right? You heard that, right?
Yeah, you're like.
As soon as, it's like you're scuba diving.
Yeah,
That's why.
yeah, true.
Because you feel like it's a scuba diving
like-
thing.
Or like,
It's not. That's why. Because every time you're like this. As soon as you put it
yeah,
towards
bro,
your mouth,
straight up.
you're like-
True, yeah.
it's because it's in your mind. How often do you go scuba diving? That's
Never.
the-
This is a dream, bro. It's a dream to be a scuba diver. It's our only chance of it.
You're not scuba diving, Nikki.
We should get her an empty one so she can.
That's what I want.
Wait, do you have a scuba mask? She can practice with that.
No. I'm not.
It's not like scuba diving. So, like, normal.
It's like taking any
Put in your
medicine.
mouth, press it. Like, you know how Tommy describes the nut? The nut allergy?
Oh.
Yeah. But that's your mouth, but your throat.
So,
Yeah, you can do that if you want.
okay, hang on.
Just normal.
Not breathing
Just
now.
like this.
Okay,
Yeah.
practice.
Wait. Okay, this is press, yeah?
This is why we need video for the podcast.
It is. This is like, imagine our old members like watching this. This is your previous class day. This is what we do. Like, you know, like when we're at the front leading talks, doing sessions, doing cluster meetings, and then this is behind the scenes. That's why you need 3 months to prepare a youth camp. Back to the tutorial.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, so yeah, like this. So it's like
Oh, it was open.
yeah.
Okay.
Like
Okay. Wait.
What's that? Now you're trying to make the noise.
just do it. You'll learn from practice.
Yeah, you're just.
wait. It's better like this. Okay, so
Yeah.
like,
Correct, like that, yeah, just like that. But hold it in your.
but when I close my mouth, it's like narrow. Like everything is narrow. So what if it doesn't have room to go into my lung?
Wait, it's air.
Look at this, Nikki. See how far it goes? It'll
You
go.
wasted another one.
It is 60. Don't worry, I have one from like 3 years ago. It's
No, you're
probably
not allowed to use
expired, but I still use it.
No, you can't use it. I asked my doctor.
I use it still. It works for me.
What was I gonna say?
Ready? No, don't look at me. It's too much pressure.
That's another topic. Expiry days.
No, you can't use it.
It's best before, bro.
Best before.
No, it's expiry day.
It becomes greater after. Hey, that's how it works. If we're talking about Indians here, that's how it works in our world.
That's true.
What?
And wine is better after.
Aged.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Spicy.
why not salad best?
Salad. What?
Salmonella. Well, and so are voices. Do you know how like people
Hey, wait,
get...
take the puff first.
You know how-
Nikki, take the
Do
puff
you know how
first.
people get better at singing when they're like in their 40s, 50s? You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
That's because of like experience.
You should know.
You practice.
You're a musician, Andrew.
Take
We
the
don't have a
puff.
camera on. No one knows. No one knows. No one knows.
You're about to answer.
All right, good. We'll let you puff in peace. That's what it
There's
is.
no camera. They don't know what we're talking about.
We've been talking about how
Yeah.
to take a puffer for the last like maybe 10 minutes.
All right. Pride is the root of all evil.
Okay, we'll talk. That's actually good conversations to talk about.
That's true.
But as we move into the deep fryer, and get deeper,
Yeah, true.
Oh,
That's the things we talk
that
about.
could be a headline. Into the fryer. Mm.
Yep.
The first one
it's
is
just waffle
the-
fries.
the
'cause
first
we
one-
want them to ask questions, you know?
Yeah, the first one is like what's it called? The batter.
Anyways.
Priming them for what's to come.
Yep.
But how deeper can it get? I reckon
We're pretty deep, hey.
It goes pretty deep. Well,
But we could go. I think
Deeper and
we have
deeper.
another level.
have we reached that before?
yeah.
Because we could go to like DNM level. Like
Oh yeah. That's
existential thoughts of
true.
life and.
We could start
How-
talking about relativism. and
Yeah, exactly, right? Or like.
The world.
We haven't even started like politics, right?
Oh, true.
Like in terms, like abortion or whatever, like.
Yeah, like the realities of the world. That's pretty deep. Because it would hit people hard.
What have we even talked about? We talked about.
I don't know, but we'll listen over this.
Yeah, we talked about 4 wonder walls and like bloody.
See, it went from that. That's why the whole concept.
Indian.
That's how it all started. Record.
Yeah, straight up. Yeah.
That's why I love the concept of waffle fries.
True.
Because it's like it's something that unites this group, right? Like that's what started this group, right? Like that whole inside joke. And it's the concept of what we were discussing is the concept of like a conversation where it's just like cooking, like
And waffle is another word for like waffling on, like
Yeah,
talking.
true. Like
Yes.
small talk type stuff. But it's just a lot of audio to sift through.
To listen to us talk.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to listen to it.
Hey Tommy, if you're listening to this later for editing, you're doing great. And don't feel discouraged from listening.
we
to
need to
this.
record these things because like half of it is the reactions we have.
Yeah, yeah.
Like no one would ever guess that you had to pause to think about what to say just then.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like you're freestyling.
What was restart?
Like you said earlier, you love rappers and you're trying to freestyle.
Yeah.
Guys, want to hear my
Your garage band.
No, my
Oh.
track. My
Alright.
my slam poetry.
Oh yeah, let's do it. You're gonna like do the poetry. You're gonna read it.
Really don't have anything prepared.
Oh. Alrighty.
I
And
was
what?
hoping you would just change the topic.
I should discourage it.
But like, do you agree with me? Like, I think we get along because of that. I don't know.
No, like when you said earlier that we're the same personalities, I disagree with that because we're different. But in the way we think, we're very similar. Right?
Yeah, I think we get along because we play both sides pretty well. I mean, like we're very empathetic for everything and everyone. Like our thing is so why, right? Like so why do you feel this way, or why did that happen, or
Like, we look at the other, not to be up our ass, but like to like up ourselves. But
Yeah.
like, I think
Not to be prideful. Okay, good.
yeah, like I agree with that. Like, we don't see situations as they are. Like, we understand like as they seem.
yeah. We
see
see
it.
them as they are,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
and I think
or
that's
other
why
perspectives of the
because
situation.
oh, you mean like correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we would all fit in pretty much any group that you insert us into. You mean
Yeah,
like
that's
we
true.
would find a role, or
That's
we'd
my
find,
life.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I'm a
Right.
floater.
Exactly.
Ah, that's why we're floaters.
We're floaters. The Floater Podcast.
I thought Nikki said floater for a bit.
But yeah, that's true. Actually, I think that's probably why
That's
we get
true.
along, because
The
we get along
floaters
everywhere.
unite.
You mean where do we not get along? Like
Backpackers.
Not floaters.
What a concept.
with the backpackers. What?
No, like, we would do so well as backpackers.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Know what I mean?
That's why.
Yeah, that's what Mandra does.
Something I learned on my
yeah, that's
something I
true.
learned on my Europe trip was to pack light.
Nice. There you
Sorry,
go. Welcome to the club.
you're talking to me and Tommy.
Yeah, like dude.
You should
Guys.
travel with us.
You need to teach me. I was struggling. I
Yeah.
brought a 30-kilogram luggage
Luggage everywhere.
in Europe with cobblestone paveway
You're
and
crazy, man.
and like miniature stairs.
You know what? This is a note for anyone. If you can wash clothes, you just need a backpack.
Yeah.
Just in a backpack.
That's what I learned in Phils.
What if you need to bring your medicine and your do you know what I brought just in case? My just in case items. Sticky tape,
Yeah.
scissors,
Okay, yeah. You need to get rid of them, Nikki.
Sticky tape you don't need.
I brought a screwdriver.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't need that.
Well, you can have like a multi-tool, which would have a screwdriver. Yeah.
I did. Oh, not a Swiss Army knife, not that.
Yeah.
Those screwdrivers, like mini ones.
Yeah, but anything can become a screwdriver.
Yeah, you could use like a credit
That's
card.
why when I look at things,
Multi-purpose things.
I understand the mechanic behind something. Like, okay, screw. What do you need? The reason it's a screwdriver, all it is this metal shaped for the screw.
Well, yeah.
Why can't you can just find things to
Fit in there. That
fit in?
We are not the same personality. You are so smart, so much smarter.
No, that's
I
like
don't deserve
that's what traveling does to you, though.
Smart. I think smart's the right
in
word.
this space.
Huh?
You know what? I did realize in Europe, like, I didn't mind cabin-style environments because of all the camps we do.
Yeah. Oh, true. Like, were you staying in, like, hostels? Is that what you said?
We stayed in 2 hostels which had that kind of cabin
Dang.
environment.
Co-ed or just...
No, it wasn't hostel. It was more like a private hostel room. But yeah, it was shared bathrooms.
But yeah, yeah.
So like you know how like the ugly like feeling of like dropping your towel on a public thing. So my friend was like not used to it. She's like, I don't like that.
Yeah.
But I think for me, I was like, oh yeah, I'm
It's whatever.
kind
Yeah.
of used to it, cabin style.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like
Interesting.
I told you, and I've shared it with Tommy. Like in Phil's, I learned what's necessary in life. After going to Phil's for 3.5 months, I could get a backpack and stay there for. Well, in Phil's, I could just get a backpack. Like when I went to the province for a month, I just took a backpack, a duffel bag,
So, yeah.
and that's all I did. Like toiletries, like
You're a guy boy.
That's true.
That's-
that is the thing.
that's true. But like, how much more stuff do you need?
So
Pads.
they need pads.
That's just
yeah.
that. What else?
Hairbrush.
Do you need it?
Yeah, fingers, I guess.
Or just tie your hair up.
But in the places that you travel, I'm sure you'll find a hairbrush.
You can make one.
But what if you already have one at home? You don't want to spend money on a hairbrush there.
I don't think you have to buy it.
So yeah, my next point of plan is to bring disposable pajamas, bring a disposable towel.
But then you're wasting money.
Wait, what? Disposable? Why disposable?
Like something, like for example, like something I've already worn for ages at home.
Yep.
And something that I'm planning to throw out anyway. Wear it on this trip and
And then on the way back, you can bring
donate.
new stuff.
to a laundry bin, a clothing bin.
Oh,
So that when I
yeah.
come back, it's all gone from my suitcase. That's what I'm planning to do
Yeah,
next
okay,
time.
okay.
Like bring clothes that are on the brink of extinction. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I did in Phil's. Like, is your intention that you're gonna bring back more stuff?
Yeah, what? So,
Because I would do that if I'm gonna bring back more stuff.
Yeah.
But if I'm traveling somewhere, I want to travel light because I'm traveling
the
around
beginning.
in the beginning.
Yeah.
And I would want it to get heavier later because I'm going back home.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's about intention.
Because if you're talking about Europe and then like you're bringing around
Yeah.
your 30 kilo, then you just, what you want is just get rid of the luggage, right? Like, you know, and
Yeah.
you don't want to.
Because we were traveling through 5 different countries.
Yeah,
so,
see?
And there was different luggage limits per
Yeah.
airline. So I had to get rid of things and all that
Because
stuff.
the only place you could have heaps is the last place because you're going back to see
Yeah,
or whatever, right?
That's
So
right. But like I think just for next time I would just want to be really light.
that's true. That's good advice. Yeah. Okay, that's not. What's that? Oh, yeah.
You could do music theatre then. You know some music, you know some acting, you know
Alright,
some
yeah.
dancing.
Right.
And you can do all 3.
What accent's that?
British.
Oh, it's British, mate. You know.
From Surrey.
Oh, yeah, true. Or you can do a Liverpool accent. Because
That's Irish.
they're from Ireland.
Is that the same?
The people in Liverpool, they're from Ireland.
Are they really? Oh.
Same.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Alright, guys.
So where in the world are you guys from?
Let us know. Like, comment, share, subscribe.
We're from Australia.
Peace.
So today we went to a gig and it was
This outro, not the intro.
flip it up, you
Longest
know?
outro ever.
Okay, anyways, this is the real outro. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
The Bluetooth speaker. Was that what you were mocking?
Yeah.
The Yui boom?
No,
Yeah.
it's JBL.
Oh, all of them.
All of them do
all
that.
Of them have the same.
No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. Yeah. Ooh.
Fuck out.
Anyways, we have to end this.
Bearing up. Ooh.
How about when he goes like, I'm around you. That's my favorite.
What's that one?
Drake, you know when Drake goes around Chris Brown?
Oh, I watched the whole video.
What?
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Oh,
so fun.
the new song they have, Guidance or something?
No,
Guidance.
Anyways, before our conversation
Starts again.
starts again.
Drake and Chris
Thank you
Brown.
for listening to our podcast.
Thanks, guys.
Triana.
This is just a trial of, well, we have very interesting conversations.
Wait, why are we doing an outro? This is gonna get split into like 10 parts anyway.
Oh, like you can just add it at the end of the first one.
Every part has the same outro.
Like we gotta kind of explain what this is like. So thank you for listening. It's weird when Nikki's recording.
Why?
Nah, it's not. Let me get in the mood again.
Is it weird?
That's true. Well, we just recorded the whole bloody conversation.
Can I just say I really missed you guys. I haven't been around community people in so long.
Yeah, how long?
Since I left.
When was that again?
The beginning of the year, I guess.
So wow,
The getaway.
6-ish months then, huh?
I caught up with some people.
We're in the 8th month, bro.
Oh, in the 8th month?
Yeah.
Oh, then 8 months, I guess. Yeah.
August, yeah, true. Yeah, 8 months.
Yeah. It's nice to see you guys.
It was good. Hopefully we can schedule the next one within
The next month.
next 7 months.
Nah, but yeah. It's all good.
Now when I'm back, I'm in September. I'm
Yeah,
here.
you're
Well,
back.
I'm longer in September. Well, I'm here longer in September.
I'm thinking, because like I have uni here, I can drop you off if you want. I'll go to class for like an hour and then come back. If we're gonna go here. But I'm thinking, because I'm in Bankstown already.
That's true.
Like, when are you free? Or like, what's your schedules and stuff?
Well, I'm usually busy weekends.
It's gonna change by the time we come to September. So.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
You never know.
Well, alright. Anyways, so we can take this offline.
Yeah.
So the outro is basically what you listened to was a work in progress, right? This is a podcast of 3 like-minded people of different realities, different personalities, just coming together, talking about life.
Different looks.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Different. I lost my
Looks.
Do we look the same? Do we look the same?
Different looks.
They can't see us, Nikki. Keep forgetting, the camera's gone.
Different voices.
For now.
True. Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy another battery for the camera.
But anyways.
Can we do segments like...
Yeah. But anyway, what we're trying to say, guys, is that this is just a test.
Yeah,
It's a pilot episode, I guess.
pilot, I love that.
Yeah, true.
We want to turn this into something greater, right? Maybe with segments, maybe with questions, with special guests. Ooh. I think simply put it, we just want to share our stories, share our life experiences, and like what we were talking about earlier, have...
We might have giveaways too, like money giveaways.
Tommy, take us away, bro.
Thank you guys so much for listening. Hopefully you guys want to hear more from us. If you don't, unfortunate.
You're gonna hear us anyway.
We're going to do it anyway because we believe in sharing our story. Catch you guys next time.
Peace.
Catch you later.